Hello, this is Dr. Alan Yim. Today, I'm going to show you how to write your triads, the four different types of triads, using major and minor thirds. This is not the way we will normally do it, but this is probably the way you learned it if you took a basic theory class. So what I'm presuming that you know right now is your major and minor thirds, or how to find a major or minor third. So again, we'll learn a shortcut for this, but right now a major third is equal to 4 half steps. Now this is really only if you're desperate, but I wouldn't recommend trying to figure it out this way. I'll show you a shortcut, but in the next video. So minor thirds are 3 half steps. So this is probably what you learned in basic theory, right? 3 half steps or 4 half steps. So I'm going to make a little chart here now. You know that the triads, there's 4 types. There's a major triad, minor triad, augmented triad, and a diminished triad. This is probably sounding very familiar to you because these are the same terms we use to describe intervals. The only thing that's left out is perfect. We don't have a perfect triad. Okay, so what is a major, minor, augmented, and diminished triad? Well, each one of these is made up of stacked thirds. So when you see a triad in its closed position, it looks like this. We call this a root position because the root of the chord is on the bottom. And in the middle, you might guess, the third and the fifth. Our harmonic system is built up of thirds. So it's going to look like this. It's always going to be, when it's in root position and packed as closely as possible, it looks like that. It sounds like this. Or maybe, right now okay, so just, those are a few triads. Here's how they are built. So each of these thirds has, of course, a quality, major or minor. And if you think about it, with the possibility of 2 times 2, there are 4 different triads. Okay, so I'll use the abbreviations. A major triad is a major third on the bottom and a minor third on top. Minor third is a minor third on the bottom and a major third on top. So that 3 there is, of course, the interval. Augmented, this is the biggest one, major, major. And then the diminished is minor, minor. Okay, so in the really crude way that we're doing this, I'm going to build now a triad, and we'll just say randomly, let's make a diminished triad starting on D. So when you build a triad this way, the first thing you have to do is build the chord, and we can just use whole notes for now. So these are all thirds, just like I said, it looks like a snowman. And to make it diminished, each of these thirds has to be minor. So there and there. How do we figure this out? Well, for now, build it up starting from the bottom. So I'm going to go D to F, and I'm just going to think half steps up from D. D, D sharp, E, F. That's 3 half steps. I start on D. 1, 2, 3. So F natural, that's already minor. Let's go up to the top part now. F, going up, 1, 2, 3, and I end up on A flat. Don't make this into G sharp, it won't be a triad. All right, and there it is. That's my D minor triad. That's a little chord symbol. We'll learn about those in a second. There you go, a D minor triad. I'll do one more and then I'll ask you to try one. Okay, so suppose I want to start on A and I want to make an augmented. So I want to make an A augmented triad. Well, augmented needs to be major plus major. All right, let's try it out. Start on A. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I go up 4 half steps from A, I end up on a C sharp. And then I'm going to start on C sharp and go up to E something. C sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on F. That's an E sharp. So there we go. A, C sharp, E sharp. That's your A augmented chord. Okay, it's your turn. Let's try this one in bass clef. How about writing a B minor? Okay, so let's do this. B minor. You can stop the video now and give it a shot. And now I'm going to tell you the answer. So, first of all, you should have written on your paper the other 2 notes. And then you should think minor, major. So, the bottom third is minor, the upper third is major. And here we go. B, minor third is 3 half steps, 1, 2, 3. That is indeed a D. And D, we want a major third, so I'm going to count up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We end up on, as you probably know, F sharp. So there you go. B, D natural, F sharp. And that's our B minor triad. That's it for now. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to use scale degrees to create these 4 different types of triads. If you have any questions, let me know.